I'm Darren Shanker. Please make sure everyone is buckled up before you start driving, and never text and drive. Backus and Shanker, our passion is justice.
Hi, I'm Carrie Wellbanks, gearing up for an interview with Neyla Pekarek of the Lumineers. This band quickly rose to fame after relocating from New York to the Mile High City. I can write a song. You had a very unconventional start with this band, and it all started by answering a Craigslist ad.
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself a regular Craigslist peruser, so it was pretty odd that I even answered it in the first place. I got a music ed degree. I just hadn't found a position yet, and so I was looking for anything to get me out of the house. As I had moved back in with my folks and was just kind of ready for anything.
How do you make those adjustments to being on the road for 6.5 weeks at a time?
You know, I think we're still figuring that out, honestly. It's just sort of a sink or swim situation. And prior to this, I would look at other bands and think, oh, that's probably such a fun lifestyle. And people say that to me all the time, and it's really fun, but it's so much work. It's been a really crazy year, you know, playing these sold-out shows. It's all been very rewarding, and we just did the Colorado flood benefit. It's great to do things like that because all these people are so excited to come and see you, and especially when it's good for a good cause.
What is it like playing in your hometown? Do you feel a different vibe or different feeling?
Definitely, and especially Red Rocks. I think that place is just magical, but it's amazing because I think Red Rocks holds a little under 10,000 people, and you look out and I could recognize people like, oh, that's someone I used to work with, or there's my mom, you know, so it's kind of funny that it really felt a totally different vibe than any other show we've played.
Do you have things that you like to do when you're home for those couple weeks at a time?
Just trying to catch up with friends that I don't get to see very much, and I always try to get to all my favorite Denver restaurants while I'm home.
Tell us about some of your favorite Denver restaurants and some of your favorite things to do in Denver.
I'm a huge fan of Steuben's. I always try to get to Steuben's while I'm home and get some comfort food. I love Vine Street. I think that place is really cool. I used to work at Duo Restaurant in the Highlands, which I think is amazing, and
we put something out on Facebook today, and one person, AJ Steinke, asked, what can Denver do to become a bigger music mecca? What do you think it'll take to make it the next big stop for music?
You know, I think it's an amazing scene that we have here, and I hope it continues to grow. Denver is a perfect spot for musicians to call home because it doesn't sort of break the bank to go to either coast when you're touring, and as a musician you have to tour these days. And so the music scene in general is so community oriented, and everybody kind of helps each other out. And I don't know, I've been to other cities and scenes that it seems like it's a little more cutthroat, or people are kind of working against each other instead of with each other. And I love that about the Denver scene here. It really is very community oriented, and I don't know, everybody kind of helps each other out.
What do you hope, what is your ultimate goal when it comes to the Lumineers or your own personal music career?
You know, I think it's so much about continuing to remember why you do it and enjoying this career and not taking it for granted. And I think as far as Lumineers is concerned, I think we just want to continue, you know, making music together and enjoying each other's company.
Thank you so much, Colorado.
Backus and Shanker, our passion is justice.